What if I told you that an ordinary person earning an ordinary salary could quietly stack their way to $1 million without picking a single hot stock, without touching crypto, and without taking any crazy risks? Sounds too good to be true, right? But this is exactly what the Roth IRA makes possible, and most people are either sleeping on it completely or they have no idea it even exists. Today I'm breaking down everything you need to know about why the Roth IRA might be the single most powerful wealth building tool available to everyday people. And real quick before we get into it, I want to ask you something. Do you currently have a Roth IRA? Drop your age in the comments. I'm genuinely curious what age people are starting, because starting early is literally the whole game here. So let's kick things off with the basics. What actually is a Roth IRA? Here's the thing a lot of people get confused about. It is not an investment. It's an account. Think of it like a special container that you put your money into, and then inside that container, you invest your money and watch it grow. And here is something that trips people up constantly. This is not connected to your employer at all. A 401k is something you get through your job. A Roth IRA you can open completely on your own today, regardless of where you work, or even whether you're currently employed. You open the account, deposit money, choose your investments, and let time do the heavy lifting. Now let's talk about the tax situation, because this is where it gets really exciting. With a Roth IRA, you contribute money that has already been taxed. So your paycheck comes in, taxes have already been taken out, and you deposit that money into your Roth. The magic happens on the other end. When you reach retirement age and start pulling that money out, you owe absolutely zero in taxes on it. Not a single dollar. Compare that to a traditional IRA, where you get a tax deduction now, but you pay taxes when you withdraw later. The Roth flips that completely. You pay taxes up front, and then everything that grows inside that account is yours, free and clear. Here's why this matters so much if you are young. If you are in your 20s right now, you are probably in a lower tax bracket than you will be in 10 or 20 years, when your income is higher. So paying taxes on your contributions now, while your tax rate is low, is actually the smart move. When your account has grown to serious money decades from now and you start withdrawing, that higher income version of you pays nothing. Zero. That is a massive advantage that most people never even think about. Let's talk about contribution limits. Right now, you can put up to $7,000 per year into your Roth IRA if you are under 50. That works out to roughly $583 per month. And here is something a lot of people do not realize. You do not have to max it out for it to matter. Someone putting in $3,000 a year starting at 22 will very likely end up wealthier than someone putting in $7,000 a year starting at 32. That is the power of compounding over time. The earlier you start, the longer your money has to multiply. Time in the market absolutely beats trying to time the market every single time. One more thing about contributions that most people miss. You actually have until April 15th of the following year to make contributions for the previous tax year. So if you open your account today, you still have time to max out contributions for this year and immediately start working on next year too. That flexibility is genuinely valuable. Now let's address the tax shelter piece more directly, because this is the part that makes the Roth IRA feel almost unfair in the best possible way. Inside your Roth, your investments grow completely tax-free. Dividends you earn? Tax-free. Capital gains when you sell investments? Tax-free. You can literally sell investments, rebalance your portfolio, move everything around, and the IRS is not touching a single dollar of those profits. In a regular taxable brokerage account, every dividend and every gain is a taxable event. The Roth completely eliminates that drag on your wealth. And this is where compound interest becomes absolutely devastating in the best way possible. Compounding works best over long time horizons. And when you remove taxes from the equation entirely, every single dollar that would have gone to the government instead stays in your account and keeps compounding for decades. That snowball effect over 30 or 40 years is genuinely life-changing. Now, what about getting your money out early? Your contributions, meaning the money you actually deposited, can be withdrawn at any time with no penalty and no taxes owed. The earnings and gains inside your account, though, those need to stay put until you are 59 and a half, or until your account has been open for at least 5 years. Pull out gains before that, and you are looking at taxes plus a 10% penalty. There are some exceptions, like buying your first home or qualifying medical hardship, but treat it like the long-term wealth vehicle it is designed to be. Here's the mistake that kills people. They open a Roth IRA, put money in, and then just let it sit there in cash. Your money does not automatically get invested. You have to go in and actually choose what you want to buy. Simple options like an S&P 500 ETF covering the 500 largest U.S. companies, or a total stock market index fund, or even a target date fund that automatically adjusts risk as you approach retirement, are all solid starting points. So who is the Roth IRA absolutely perfect for? People in their 20s and 30s who are early in their careers. People expecting their income to grow significantly over time, and anyone who values flexibility. This account was basically designed with younger, ambitious people in mind. It will not make you rich overnight, but what it does do is quietly, systematically build wealth in the background while you live your life. The wealthiest people are not making one giant dramatic bet. They are stacking smart decisions consistently over time and letting compounding work for them. The Roth IRA is exactly that kind of smart decision. If you found this helpful, drop a like and subscribe so you do not miss what is coming next.